bunch formation for these receivers. To the air, it's Washington. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16. And the Bulldogs now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Red pass, it's complete. He goes out of bounds just short of the 30 at the 29-yard line. And when you're backed up, execution like that at a premium. Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. Got a man, it's Moore. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down.
You know, that's one as a quarterback. You've thrown the completion, and you're like, dude, can you just turn around and make one guy miss and go get the first? Or can you just stretch out and get the first down? You need your guys to have a little bit more awareness where they are in the field on that play. And even though they got the completion, it's not enough to pick up the first. And now you're staring fourth down right in the face.
Someone moved a little early and the offense will go backward. So the decision has been made and the coach will take the penalty.
All the time out, bro. It's not letting me pick a play. Matter of fact, never mind. I just paused.
Tight end now in motion. Looks as if they didn't get it off in time. It'll be a delay of game. Offense took a little bit too much time at the line there. He might want another play. Back to throw, it's Washington. Going for a big play right off the bat. And they weren't able to make the connection. They were looking for an explosive play.
Well, the offense taking a shot after getting the takeaway. They're in what's called the fringe area. It's not quite the red zone, but it's a good spot to throw posts, to throw goes, to throw deep corner routes, smash routes. And that's exactly what they were thinking that time.
Gonna let it fly. And it's incomplete, going for the massive explosive play instead. They're looking at a third down. Trying to pick up a first down. On third and long, a check down would be the last resort. He'll take another shot here. Touchdown, Wolverines! They won it all, and that is exactly what they got.
One of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. When we're taking shots, we need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not, so being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get it. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play, just like he did right there for 6 points.
And it'll come out to the 25, no attempt at a return. Here comes the Mississippi State offense, ready to attack. We'll see if that failed fourth down in their own end last time, David, sort of curbed some of the aggressiveness. Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. Ripped off a huge sharp play on that one as he gets the first down before he steps out of bounds.
Well, Reese, you and I were talking about this before the game. How is this defense going to be able to deal with all the speed they have offensively? You saw them just rip off a big play.
And, Jesse, now their head's spinning just a little bit. Give up a big chunk play, and it's right back at them. To throw, it's Washington. Using the quick game. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. Mississippi State going up tempo. They'll go to work in the air on second down. Caught close to the marker. It's Preston. Touchdown, Bulldogs! Haul that baby in and then stroll into the end zone for the score. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. Extra point here will tie the game.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy, the connection between quarterback, wide receiver. You can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. Michigan ready to get that offense rolling again. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Offense changing the play. Trying play action. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Finds a man on the right. And they'll stop him about 5 yards short of the first. Now on 4th down and 5, they'll try to move the chains. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Dumps it to the back. Drop the football, and they'll turn it over on downs. Desperately wanted to keep the ball, but they did not. This offense has it with really good field position. Pass rush, gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23.
How about this defense coming out aggressive on first down? They're in the red zone. They're like, no, we're going to take the fight to you. Now setting up a 2nd down and long and put them in a great position.
Oh, he's got some space. Got enough space. And the catch and run into the end zone. Touchdown, Mississippi State.
It's so nice to have these big playmaking tight ends that are basically oversized receivers. Make a play down the field to him. Huge catch radius, makes the play, and then I love the run after the catch. These guys can do this nowadays. He does the rest of the work and gets into the end zone.
And the PAT gives them a 14-7 lead. They didn't have a whole lot of real estate in front of them when they took over possession, but they wasted no time. Couple of plays into the end zone. Fielded in the end zone, it's Benson. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. A lot of work to do as this drive will start from the 16-yard line. Looking downfield, it's Washington. He'll off one deep down the left side. Makes a grab for a big play. And they'll bring him down after the long completion and explosive pass play for this offense. Whole situation changed after that last big play. Now it's 1st and 10 from the 39. To the air on first down. Moving, keeping the eyes downfield. And they won't be able to connect downfield, looking for a big-time play.
And for a defense, it's not always about sacks, but sometimes it's about getting that quarterback off his spot where he feels very comfortable, and they get him flushed outside of the pocket. And good perimeter defense. He rolls to the right. Everybody's still covering their guys, moving across the field with the QB. Nowhere to go with the football.
This defense is there again. They keep feeding the back, and he finds no success at all. Now the play fake. Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49. We have the early makings of a quarterback duel, as these stats will show you. Lots of time left, and we're ready to get back to it and open the second period. 4th down, and they've got to get it to the next time zone, but the offense is going to stay on the field on 4th down. Trying to burn this defensive back. That ball is intercepted at the goal line. He'll try to take it back. Finally brought down, but what a play, not only to get the football, but to flip the field position with the return.
You know, the best free safeties I ever played against were the ones that just have a sixth sense. It's like they know where the ball is going, and they can just bait the quarterback into trying to make throws that they never have a chance of making. That's what that guy did right there. He baited the QB into a bad decision and made him pay.
Here's the pressure. Catch in the middle. It's Traina. Still on his feet at the 45. Found a bunch of room and got it to the 44-yard line. The Bulldogs want to pick up the tempo. They've done a really good job identifying mismatches. Breaks into the open. He's finally stopped, but not before he takes it into the red zone. They'll mark it at the 18. And the Bulldogs, after exploding for that huge run, back to work. They'll ride the hot hand.
You know, the one thing you can say about this defense, they pursue the football. The first guy might miss, the second guy might miss, but there's going to be more and more hats flying to the ball carrier. You saw it on that play, getting the tackle for long.
And it's picked off at the goal line. Got room on the return. He'll be stopped, but not before getting the football and picking up big yardage on the return. What a play there. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. And some room to work. Gets it past the first down mark on, still running. He'll be forced out of bounds. They'll mark him down at the 44-yard line, and this offense has it going. He wants to change this route. Dropping back, it's Washington. Showing the arm strength down the left side. And they took a shot on that one, but couldn't make the connection. It's incomplete.
Well, we know this offense hasn't been able to get it going on the ground so far in this game. Now they're trying through the air, but give this defense credit. They've got a really good game plan. They've got all 11 guys on that side of the ball executing perfectly. Fantastic job in the back end that time, being in position and making sure that thing fell incomplete.
The D thinking bring some heat on 3rd and long from the 44. Time to take a shot. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. 3 straight misfires has left them staring at 4th and 10, but they'll try it again. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. And they gambled in their own end, and now they give up really good field position.
Well, I knew the coach was confident in his offense. I did not know he was that confident this early in the game. 4th and long. I thought he'd just punt that one away and let his defense take the field. Interesting.
And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Finds the tight end. They'll get him stopped at the 34. He's got 10 yards on that one and a first down.
And that's what I love about this offense. You're not going to get all of your big chunk plays in the passing game by throwing it deep down the field. You can kind of dink and dunk. And on that RPO play, they had it dialed up and set up to go to that player in the right flat. Nice job.
Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. Looking to throw, it's Washington. Right down the middle. It's complete. They get him down, but this offense is set up 1st and goal from the 9. Mississippi State right back to the line. DB's locked up tight on the receivers. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. It's complete on the right side. They get it down to the 7 on that pass play in prime position for a score.
Nice job on the defense, forcing the 3rd and goal. You can't allow any run after catch in these situations. Play aggressive, play tight, and play physical.
And they got him down after the short completion, but they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. And they're going to head out to line up for a field goal. And And this ought to be a chip shot from about 20 yards out. Splits the uprights. Good. And now the lead is extended a little further.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but, man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
So after the last drive ended with a field goal, the kickoff team out there to send it away. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Might be calling a hot route. He wants to start this drive with a pass. Unloads it left. And it was worth the gamble, but the long pass is incomplete.
And I think a big reason this offense is struggling right now and why they're trailing on the scoreboard is they have not been able to protect this guy, and it's affected him. He has not looked very accurate. Moving forward, the pass pro has got to be better to help this guy out.
Throws to the wideout. It's in. Completed. He's lucky to get that one back. Almost intercepted. They come to the line facing 3rd and long from the 25. Back to throw. It's Washington. Buys a little time. Uncorks one to the middle. Picked off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover. Stopped at the 46-yard line and just making a play and turning in the interception. First snap of this drive will come from the 46. Going right to work up top. Going to take a shot at this DB. Picked off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football. Here we go. They'll try to get something on the board here in the final minute of the first half. They'll start this drive going to the air. On the run, deep down the right side. And it's knocked away downfield. The DB getting a hand in there. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Looking to go up top, and time's running out in the half. Slings it downfield. And he drops it. Just took his eye off of it at the last minute.
We know this guy's a weapon, not just taking handoffs, but he can catch the ball too. That play, not so much. Got to do a better job reeling it in.
Looking for space. It's McAllister. Makes his way out to the 20 before he stopped, and that'll bring up a 4th down. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. So the offense is going to go for it on 4th down. Making side adjustments here. On 4th down, they'll pass for it. He's going to take off. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. On the run, still looking. He throws one to the left. He's got it. Run out of bounds after the long game, but they've got it now 1st and goal.
And that is such an accurate throw. It's one thing to do it from the pocket when you have your feet set underneath you, but when you can get outside, off schedule, on the move, and throw a dart like that, that is just big time, and the offense gets a huge explosive play.
Didn't make him sweat at all. It's good. They're back to within a touchdown. 17-10 is the score. Mississippi State will put a foot to it to crank up the second half. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So here comes the Michigan offense. Tight game as we start the third quarter, and we'll see what type of adjustments they made at halftime.
And getting the ball first here, I think, is such a big deal. Like, I get the first chance to make a statement, to make the adjustments, to create some momentum for my squad right here in the third quarter.
Yeah, I think it's so important for this offense to set the tone here early in the second half, to get a nice drive going, build that confidence, and get your defense ready to come on out, get a stop, and change the complexity of this game.
And you could tell the offense was trying to take a shot and really stress that safety. Sending one guy long, you better cover the deep ball, and then try to slip a guy right underneath it. Unsuccessfully, the quarterback's got to be a little bit better with that timing.
Wants to throw. It's Washington. Oh, that slithered right through his fingers and would have been his second interception of the game. Instead, it's fourth down. Quarterback may change this route. On fourth down, trying to find his man. He fires to the left side. And the incomplete pass turns it over in their own end.
And listen, obviously, at this area of the field, it's a question, it's a debate whether or not you go for that on fourth down. At the end of the day, though, I think this coach believes in his own playmakers, and he's got guys on offense that he feels can make a play in that type of situation, and he's got confidence in him. That time they weren't able to come up with it. I'm curious to see what this guy does if they're in a similar situation as this game moves on.
On first down from the 13-yard line. Pulls and fires complete to the right. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Going to work on second down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Wants to go up top. Fires to the wideout. And that is interception number 3 on the day. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
And talk about being an impact player for his defense. That's now his second interception in this game. Time and time again, when they've thrown his direction, he's come up with a big play. And in a tight game like this, those 2 interceptions, that is massive for this defense.
Just gets rid of the football, nobody to throw it to. It'll be second down.
Really nice job by the defense. They know the quarterback was outside the pocket. They were still able to get a hat on him just as he was trying to make that throw and force the incompletion.
Here's a heat.
Well, this offense keeps giving up sacks, and they keep finding themselves in situations like this, 3rd and long right now. They don't have many points in this game, and this is a big reason why. It's hard to score if you don't keep the third downs manageable. So moving forward, whether it's running the football on 1st and 2nd or throwing short passes earlier in the drives, they've got to change things up because taking sacks like this is killing this offense.
Quarterback making adjustments. From his end zone, looking to throw. Got to take care of the ball. On the move to the right and looking for a big one. All out of space. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. The Wolverines moving quickly to the line.
I don't know if this defense knows what just hit them because they gave up the completion, they gave up a first down, and now here's the offense back up at the line of scrimmage again, going tempo.
Knocked down after a gain of 1 to the 27.
And I think this has probably been the most surprising thing of this game so far. This guy's one of the best running backs in the entire country. They just can't get him going. He's never been able to get into a rhythm. You got to give the defense so much credit because they have been able to shut this guy down, and they got to keep that up here in the second half.
My job is to make sure that ball comes loose, and I got to go through that guy, use my shoulder pad, drive my feet, really, really be physical, because if he bobbles it at all, or as soon as his hand gets to the ball.
Looking for the end zone. And that ball was in harm's way, and he is lucky to get that one back.
That's a big missed opportunity by the defense there, guys. If he's able to make that interception, all of a sudden, their offense is back on the field. But now, because he dropped it, it's still 4th down. And, of course, they're in field goal range.
On 4th down, they're taking to the air. Fires left. Makes a connection. And he's knocked down immediately, but they're in the red zone at the 14.
Well, a heck of being conservative, right? I mean, that essentially would have just been a chip shot field goal with where they were on that 4th down, but they decide to go for it, throw it. They're looking for 6. They're going for a touchdown. They are being aggressive.
Looking to pass inside the red zone. They'll wrap him up, and he didn't find the same kind of running room this time as he did on the previous play. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Dropping back, it's Washington. Quarterback now breaking the field. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. Here comes a 3rd down situation, and the defense has had no answer so far. As we head to the quarter break, Mississippi State has the lead. And we've reached the end of the 3rd, and time is running out if they're going to cut into this deficit. Let's take a look at our game stats before we move on. Here comes the 4th. Time to see who steps up, who makes the winning plays to take home that W. Gives it on the option. He stopped right there, short of the 1st down, and this defense trying to preserve the lead. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. On 4th down, looking for the completion. Makes the grab. He'll be stopped just short of the end zone, but they'll have it 1st and goal. And a big opportunity for this offense to tie the game up in the 4th with a touchdown. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Touchdown, Michigan! Quick strike through the air for the score.
Down here close on the goal line, you got to have great timing, and there was no hesitation by the quarterback. As soon as he saw his target open up, he fired that football in for 6.
The extra point here would tie the game. And the extra point was good, and we are all tied up in the 4th. They put it in the end zone with a 12-play scoring drive. It was capped off by a 1-yard touchdown pass. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. The Mississippi State offense headed back to the field to go to work. And boy, they missed an opportunity last time throwing that pick in the red zone, David.
And you got to put that frustration behind.
There he goes. And it looked as if he might take that one all the way to the house. Just ran out of a little steam, and the defense finally got it.
Well, how about the offense setting that play up? We've seen earlier in the game a couple shorter throws. They're just trying to suck those safeties closer to the line of scrimmage, anticipating that they would get an opportunity to take a shot. They called the perfect play at the perfect time right there.
On the run, it's Trainer. Past the 1st down marker and still running. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks.
What a run. Great speed, great vision, elusiveness, and David, he's tackled down close to the goal line.
Yeah, and this offense, when you can run the football like this, man, you will have success, especially in the red zone, trying to get touchdowns.
The clock has stopped for the timeout, and we have reached the final 2 minutes in this one. Mississippi State lines up with a 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. Looking for the end zone. He just kept those big, powerful thighs churning, but he'll be knocked down at the 1.
I will let you score before I let you run down this clock. I'm letting you know. Well, I don't care. I don't care about you scoring because I know I can score. Bro, go ahead and run that play, bro, so you can score. Go ahead and score. I'm not worried about stopping you, boss, man. Go ahead and run it down. Go ahead and score.
They've got the lead here in the 4th.
Man, how about this offense in crunch time, doing what they do, getting 6 on the board. Now I turn to my defense right now and say, boys, we need one more stop. Go out there, get me one more.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. The extra point is good, and now in the 4th, they're up by a touchdown and an extra point. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. Coming out with it, it's Benson. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. Good news, I guess. A lot of room to work with as they start this drive from their own 15. Wants to adjust the pattern. Looking to pass. It's Washington. Oh, they're after him.
Oh, they just sold the game. I threw the ball and they threw it to you like that.